Welcome to another episode of Montfort Chatelet, the twin cities that are conjoined at the train station, so to speak. Today we're going to be looking closer at our downtown bus lines. They run through each core of each city. Each city retains its own separate bus line as it retains its own separate identity, so it has control over its own communal transit system. Um, this may seem an inconvenience to transfer your bus in the center of the line to get to the other end of town, but fear not, because Montfort Chatelet also has a subway system that runs beneath these two main bus lines. So for anyone who needs to go from the far end of Montfort to the far end of Chatelet, they can just hop on the subway and cruise underneath the city to the other end. However, the bus lines remain the most popular transit option downtown in both cities, mainly because of the multiple stops at all of the businesses and amenities in the city, whereas the subway just kind of takes you from the center of the city to the edge of the city, back to the center and back to the other edge of the other city. So the buses, though less efficient, serve a greater number of people. Now, the central Montfort bus is by far the busiest bus in the entire region. It is the busiest transit line in the entire region at the moment. And this is because of the density levels downtown Montfort, where, if you'll remember from last episode, a lot of the buildings are built much like Brooklyn, narrow lot sizes and, multiple family housing, but not big. It's still human scaled. It's still a kind of development that is comfortable to walk through. Um, but because of this density that kind of packed together in this downtown core, it is a very heavily used bus line. The Chatelet bus line, less used, still very busy, passes by both the hospital and the Chatelet main park. Um, Both are relatively short lines that service a great deal of stops. Um, so as we see right now, we're driving through the night to get into the city, and once we arrive, we will bring you straight to the central station, where we'll be able to hop on bus line number 1, the Central Montfort Station bus. Now, during these bus rides, I hope you'll pay some attention to the differences in how the cities are built and how they're similar, but mostly I hope you'll just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Maybe you brought a book with you, maybe you've got your headphones on with some jammin' tunes. I've also, again, provided you a playlist of links that you can click to listen to, or listen to whatever you like to listen to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. And when you're all ready, we're about to head off, so tally ho! And as we round this corner past the giant construction site there, we're going to make our way around the central station once again back to the bus bay, where we will then transfer buses onto the Chatelet main line. It's a pink bus. It's very lovely. Um, Not as crowded, nearly not as crowded as not nearly as crowded, I should say, as the Montfort Central Station bus. So hopefully you're not quite as squished. Maybe you won't have to share your seat with anybody. Maybe you'll get a seat on this bus if you had to stand for the last ride. So now here we go through Chatelet. And as we round this final corner and pull into the bus bay, I hope you're all able to make your train on time. Hopefully the bus didn't delay you. Hopefully you can make your way through these giant crowds of Sims and not get lost. And I hope that you can all join me again here for yet another episode of Montfort Chatelet in the future. This is video number 2 for me. We'll see how video number 3 goes. We will look at maybe some train lines, maybe some streetcar lines, maybe some other bus lines, so that might be a little repetitive. We shall see when the time comes. If my game continues to load on my computer, then I can continue making more fun videos for us to share. So hopefully that will happen. Hopefully you will keep coming back for more bus and train and streetcar rides, maybe a hot air balloon ride in the future, more tours of areas of the city, and we'll certainly get to some build off videos as well. If, again, this is all dependent on my dear little old computer. If it can chug away and make it through and load everything fine without crashing all the time, then there will be more content for you all. Until then, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you find great areas in your hometown, in the city where you live, that can make you feel as happy as the cities and city skylines make you. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.